Joined in the studio by the Deputy Director of Elections of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, Madi Fibrel. Thank you very much for your time.
Welcome.
So, a rerun in 19 polling stations. Now, this does not cover the 37, but people believe that this is a fair compromise. What do you think?
We will say yes. I was in a meeting yesterday at the Electoral Commission. We believe as NDC, we made at least 2 concessions in this process. When the coalition was at 219, the MPP, for what we made the last time, we were saying that it's 62 polling stations. Then the NDC presented that 25 pin sheet was used. So we allowed that to be allowed to be used. Then 37 polling stations. Our stand is about the scanned documents, that we can allow scanned document to be used in any elections for the future precedents. Right. So when we met on the June 12th this year, this deliberation went on. We presented our stand that we still want the 37 polling station rerun. Right. The MPP said they are satisfied with the 34. They left with the 3. So EC should go on to complete the process. They invited us again. So we were thinking about what the EC would tell us. They first asked us our positions again, if there have been some change, some information available. But we told them that we still stand because we don't have anything to confirm EC's MPP's scan document. Then the EC now gave their proposal. It is now that EC was telling us the 34 pin sheet that they said they use, that even they went to Parliament to say, oh, we ECs use and then validated 34. But the fact is that we didn't validate 34.
The NDC did not validate.
No, the EC.
The EC, right? Okay.
Yes, they said it was only 18 pink sheets, scanned document of MPP, that they were able to get the PO, that's the presiding officer, to come and validate those ones, including our agents. Okay. Even though we disputed that one, but you have now seen a source of document to use to validate the issue. But for the 19, they couldn't get any presiding officer to come and validate the process. So for them, at that point, if they want to rely on the political parties, it will be my stand against this person's stand. But they are running elections, and they cannot vouch on the scanned document without validation. So the best thing is that let's now involve the voters to decide for us. And
how do you receive this? So does that mean that the NDC will now no longer contest, that is the other 18?
No, yes, because the explanation that they gave, that there was they had the POs to come and validate the process. Even though we challenged the process, we raised issue about how did you even get the POs for them to come and validate when you don't have a document. They gave reasons. They refer us back to Dominic Abinya, how we resolved Dominic Abinya, where presiding officer was used to validate a tally card. So we should take it on that level. So we even made a proposal that this will call for reforms going forward in how we even manage our pink sheet from polling station to collation center. What if something happens? What are we going to do as a country? Because it can't only be violence. There will be somebody driving, coming with a pink sheet, and
genuine mistakes.
Genuine mistakes. So how do we resolve those issues? And that is why the NDC, we stand that let's do the rerun. So it becomes a precedent, at least. Now, the reason why we also push for the rerun, if you allow the scanned document to stay, in the future, people will start knowing that, okay, if I can prepare a scanned document and I get a document destroyed, my scanned document will be used. You can imagine the kind of elections we'll be getting in the future. That is what we keep telling our colleagues. Yes, there are issues, people vandalize their materials, but those issues are security issues. Let's deal with that as security issue. But what is electoral process?
Right, now, talking about, certain precedents, now, critics have also raised concerns because they also believe that if we allow this rerun, then parties in future will also be using disruptions, to force reruns just to change their party stance.
You see, in 2008, had a rerun in Akutia, where there were disruption of process. The country didn't see it to reform that process. Because, you see, there are many things that goes in elections. Ask this question. The MPP say they have a scanned document of 37 polling stations, but they don't have the original that they scanned from. Ask questions, how did that happen? 2, We were told that per the law, every polling station should have had a pink sheet to be pasted.
Yeah.
Are you not surprised that none of these polling stations have a sign of a pasting document at this area? No. So, there are questions. In fact, even if you take the narrative, at the point of the 165, which was on the 7th December, on the 9th December, NDC provided 55 pink sheets, where the two parties agree, and then it was included. 21st December, the MPP also presented 25 pink sheets, was accepted. At that point, on 21st December, the MPP said they don't have any document. Then in January, the MPP comes out and say, even though I don't have a document on 21st, but now I have a scanned document. So we have run elections, the MPP has run elections, they know, and all of us know that if you allow certain things to happen, we will be going through the same thing. I am saying, after this process, we should now go into even the presiding officers, that how did it happen that all the political parties' pink sheets got damaged at the same time?
Exactly.
We should ask questions.
But what have your people told you?
I'm saying that we all have to go beyond those issues.
I get that, but what have your people told you?
They are also telling us that they are telling us there was a violence. But I am at the headquarters. That's why we brought this thing at the IPAC level, to understand the issue beyond what they are telling us over there.
Right.
Now that we are getting to this point, I'm happy yesterday when they gave this explanation. Our opponent, that's MPP, their issues are not about the legal issues, not about process issues. The issues are, one, oh, you are asking for this because you are in power. It means that you are going to win the elections. So we asked them, St. North, when we went to St. North, the by-election, who was in power?
Yeah.
So it's not about who is in power, but what the process is. Then the next issue is that they suspect that there will be violence. We say, even this coalition, there were violence. So those are not issues. But how do we solve this problem when they happen? So for us, we are saying that we are not satisfied that we are only using 19, but it is even better. At least we have gotten a solution that if such things happen in the future, this is how we are going to solve.